Alright guys, Tom here, and this is something a little bit different. Now, if you can see in the bottom of the screen, I have got a little scrolling yellow and black bar. Now, this is something that I've added newly to my videos, and basically it contains today's topic, which is FIFA 13 Ultimate Team Match Gambling Idea. And today's video is basically, I'm going to discuss a new idea I thought of, just randomly, really. It's for Ultimate Team. Obviously FIFA 13 is nearly made and they've probably done all the ideas and added all the new ideas already to the game, so it's not going to be added to the game. It's just something that I thought of, which would be quite cool if they did add it to FIFA 14 maybe, but it could possibly have been in FIFA 13. They may actually even add it, but it's something I thought of and I thought it was a pretty cool idea and I'd like to share it with you guys. Now, the little yellow bar in the bottom, it'll probably not be on my Road to Glories and my Race to Division 1s because they're basically not really anything to talk about. Now, in the videos like this where I just discuss to you and just talk about something cool, there will be a question of the day and maybe a today's topic. Now, I've decided to go with today's topic as it's just something a little bit different. Now, today's topic, like I said, is a little gambling idea I thought of, which could be included in FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. So you're probably wondering what the hell it is. Now, basically, when you go into an online game, you basically go into the game, you either win, lose or draw, and you earn a certain amount of coins depending on what the outcome of the game is. So usually if you win, you're ranging from about 750 coins to about 1,000 coins. If you draw, it's around 500 coins, and if you lose, it's around 400 to 500 coins. Now, something that I get really cheesed off about is it can get a little really repetitive how you just earn a certain amount of coins every game, and it can get pretty boring because you start ending up getting the same amount of coins every game, and it gets really boring and not really interesting. You don't really care when you win because it just goes on and on and on, and you don't really feel an achievement when you win the game or any other outcome like drawing or losing. Now, the new idea that I thought of was when you go into a regular online match friendly or maybe a tournament, it would be quite difficult to add it into a tournament as there's already something that you're aiming to win, obviously a pack or a certain amount of coins. Now, the gambling idea is basically when you go into the online match friendly, you basically put a certain amount of coins up into the match. So there's a little pot that you have between you and the opponent, and basically you put a certain amount of coins into the pot, so it could be 500 coins, and you can't go over this certain amount of coins that you already have in your Ultimate Team. So if you have 5,000 coins available to you at the moment, then you can't max over 5,000 coins, and basically if the player you're against has 4,000 coins, then obviously that's going to cancel your 5,000 coins out, and obviously the maximum amount of coins that can go into the match from each player is 4,000 coins. So say if he put 4,000 coins into the match and you put 4,000 coins into the pot, then the winner will win 8,000 coins. Now, the loser will lose everything, so he will lose his 4,000 coins, and technically he has lost 8,000 coins because he has lost the game. But this will add a lot of excitement to Ultimate Team, which can usually get quite a... Look at this goal, by the way, just straight from the kickoff. So then it can get quite repetitive, so I think this would add a really good, would be a really good idea to FIFA Ultimate Team. And I also thought of, instead of coins, you could actually do players. So the EA randomly generates a certain overall player that you need to have to put into the pot. So basically, if it says you need an 85 overall or plus player to add into the pot, so you'd put somebody like Rooney into the pot, or you would have to put a, if it says 86, then that maybe would be a little bit better because people will probably go for the shittest players instead of putting their most expensive players on. But both players would be able to see what they're putting up, so maybe if they were friendly they would put up somebody that's at a certain standard. So if you're both playing for maybe a Rooney and a Messi, or a Ronaldo and a Messi, then it would be really competitive, and you would both be going for a good achievement if you actually won the game. So you'd be pretty more impressed with winning the game, a lot more impressed with winning the game, rather than just earning a certain amount of coins, not really a good amount of coins per game. So you'd both be aiming for a player, or maybe EA could do it where they basically put up a player themselves. So you're playing for maybe a Xabi Alonso, and basically the winner gets the Xabi Alonso from EA, and it doesn't come from a player, which would be quite good as well, because then obviously you've got equals, so you wouldn't be playing for a different player and maybe a more pricey player, so you're both aiming for one thing. Now, the coins thing, would be also as good as well, because it makes the game much more competitive. Maybe there should be a maximum amount that you could put on each game, because it would be quite unfair if somebody put about 1 million coins on and they lost the game. It would be pretty unfair and really annoying, and probably stop at quite a lot of rage quits. Now, a few negatives what I thought of this was that maybe that if EA actually gave out the players, like I said, for the Xabi Alonso, then maybe that would kind of alter the price of that player. And if it was a player that they put up a lot for each game, probably it would be randomly generated, I'm guessing, or they may put a certain player up every week which you could have a chance to win. Not certainly a Messi, but maybe probably an 85 rated player, not a really good player, which would be too expensive. But maybe you could only gamble maybe 5 games a week, and they could do that idea, because then that means that people wouldn't just whore it out playing these games to try and get players which they maybe not really deserve, because they just keep playing and playing it. Having the coins idea may kind of alter the auction and maybe make coins not really as worth as much as they are on the database at the moment, which could be bad for the Ultimate Team as an overall game, and may mean that players' prices drop dramatically, pretty dramatically actually. And the gambling idea could be pretty bad for the overall rating of the game, because obviously it's 3, but it may mean that the game would have to be 18 plus, so which would alter kind of how they'd have to go around kind of putting the gambling in the game. Maybe they'd have to make it more user friendly, or maybe have to put a maximum amount of gambling you could do a week, so maybe it would only be allowed to do 5 gambles a week, like I said, or something. But I really think this would be a really good idea to add into FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. Put in the comments if you think this is a good idea. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.